Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and today it's Lair number 2 that we're going to take on, and we got some soldiers that we haven't played at least together on a team with. We're taking out 6 new soldiers that did not participate in our Citadel, and they're now going to get some experience with the Lair, and then we threw in a couple down below that you'll see were out on the last mission, either to give them extra experience or because maybe on a Lair mission we do like the idea of at least having one heavy to jet jump over to the spawnery. So it's kind of how the decisions were made. Belladonna, let's get started with you and make sure there's nothing else we need to pick up. I would like the idea of quarterback to give you extra speed as a sniper, but I'm not going to dip into pool yet. We're going to have a lot of cross-classing at some point coming on board, so I like to save the pool for that as much as possible. So we'll just have to be patient with you and earn some more SP on this mission. Then we go to Hermann Heisenberg von Hertz. You have a nice assortment of weapons here. As a matter of fact, let's just go all, well, not all, but let's just give you another chaos weapon as far as your mid-range assault weapon, and upgrade you that way. Other than that, nothing else to spend, at least at this moment. I do like the idea of potentially giving you the thief perk just for the touch of extra speed it gives an assault, but we'll have to hold off on that for the moment. Aramex, you're not going? Gary the Dollar Snail, we loaded you up on ammo for your Eros weapon. I don't think I'm going to hold on to this also, SP, just so we can spend it once again either on extra speed for you or extra willpower for you for some of your perks that you'll be picking up. So we're going to hang on to the SP. Not a lot of SP spending right now, that's for sure. Now you're going to be really close, Emrys. I'm hoping that we can get you a promotion after this mission. What we are going to do in the meantime, though, is we did pick up the mutagens. Of course, that was 2 episodes ago, and I was reminded. I have good viewers that remind me when I overlook things, and I appreciate it keeping me on my toes. And for those of you that might be newer to the channel, read those comments, because there's often a lot of wise, sage advice that you could pick up down in the comments and take advantage of in your own playthroughs. But anyway, we're going to change the mutated head to one that, at least on this mission, I think will help us out a little more. We have some lower level characters we're giving some experience to, and with lower level characters you have lower levels of willpower, and to make them less susceptible to panic, I think a frenzy head, also to help speed things up, a frenzy head is a better fit for us here. So I think we're going to switch this one out for you. And there you go. Now I do believe if I pick all my choices here, I'm going to at least you'll still have armor, but I'm kind of thinking let's tone it down, let's slim it down a little bit for you. Instead of we're going to get rid of your spikes, Emrys, and we're going to at least give you some assault body armor, which feels a little more appropriate and should help your mobility just a little bit. And Shane, Marine Grunt Vanson, we've also equipped you with another obliterator to go along with your Redemptor, and of course you have the Synedrion Deimos assault rifle. And wow, there's just not a lot of SP for us to spend before this mission, but at least we're making sure we're equipped, okay? I guess that's the big thing we're taking advantage of. Now, Andrei, the only reason I picked you as the one heavy is because you have the most willpower. Since we know for a fact you'll be jet jumping, I figured I'd take the heavy with the most willpower so we don't have to pause like we have recently just to regain will so we can continue jet jumping over towards our spawnery. Otherwise, you're ready to go. Soren, we passed over you. I was baiting between you and Butterball to take you along on the mission because you do have some amazing skills, but we passed, first of all, Steve Pennine Elliott. No adjustments here yet. Soon we have research that's going to give us some extra fun sniper weapons, but for now we'll go with the heavy hitting New Jericho weapons. And I'm kind of leaning towards, for you, giving you a pinch of strength, because your willpower is at the minimum acceptable level. I like it. Your speed's just slightly above average. So yeah, let me give you a little more strength and carrying power for you, Steve. And then we're going to move on here to Butterball. We decided to take you instead, give you a little extra experience. You're real close to an upgrade, an advancement here, and more than likely I'm going to give you resourceful instead of a cross class at that point, just so you can carry more stuff. So when I build the extra turrets for you, you can actually carry them and not be weighed down. So that's the plan with you, Duke, and that's why I chose ultimately to bring you along on this mission. Even though you're still low level, I still think you can contribute, and we can hopefully get your promotion out of this one. And that's the team. Let's get down there and make this thing happen. All right, here we go. We see nothing right off the bat, so no early terror sentinels right off the bat. And this one just a little cockeyed as far as a reinforcement zone over on this side. There's a reinforcement zone over on this side, and there's a lot of areas where we do not see yet where a spawnery could be. So we may be doing some, this is interesting to me. But anyway, I failed to mention it like I normally do at the end, prior to coming down here on the mission. If we see something shiny that's been dropped, we do need to go pick it up. And I did notice one mutagen hut back here. If we're lucky and the spawnery's back here and this is right on our way, we may just have a good chance to pick up some mutagens. If it's not on our way, if the spawnery ends up being in some far-reaching other corner, well, there's another mutagen hut here. So first impressions are I won't get to every mutagen hut, but let's get this thing started to see how this plays out. Let's do the frenzy first. Get everybody highly mobile and panic free. All right, so we'll have a couple of our assaults, because we do have a couple of assaults this time. Moving forward, bit by bit, to start seeing what we can see on this map. And so far, the early bit by bits are not revealing a whole heck of a lot. I'll be right there. Go bit by bits, and we really aren't seeing a lot. So there's a lot of structures in the way that could hide where the Pandorans are right now. We may end up having to bite the bullet. Now, maybe, just maybe. See, there's no quick and easy way to get up here other than running way back here. Is there a quicker way to get up here? Well, there's ladders here and here.
I'm prepared.
And if we dashed you, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, how far could you get? So really dash it. So this first turn, we just aren't going to get up high. Let's face it. We aren't going to get up high, and I'm going to hang on to some of this dashing as we just kind of do regular repositioning to try and see what we can see. In fact, we'll just bring you to this cover. See if you can see around some corners here.
I'll be right there.
I was going to say, if we see around this corner, that won't exactly be cover for you. Brilliant. Moving there, expecting to see around the corner and calling that cover. Let's see. We're going to move to your limits here, just see what you see. Herman, and we do not see a lot. So I'm thinking we're going to push. We are going to push forward. We're going to push forward early. Take this full cover here and see if we can illuminate something out there. And absolutely not. Okay. Well, I'm kind of thinking we're going to get you jumping. Is what we're going to do, Andre. We don't even see terror sentinels or anything. Now, one thing we have done is we've opened up some of these I couldn't see there before zones. And this is not prone to a spawnery. This is not prone to a spawnery. This looks like there's a lot of holes in the ground, not prone to a spawnery. So we're pretty much limiting the spawnery now to this corner. Still possibly could be there, or this far corner over here, which has a nice little nook for a spawnery. So one of the two corners is my most likely guess. So I think, Andre, what we're going to do is just see if we can jump you straight forward. I guess we'll give you a little height up here. Maybe that'll help your vision in some way, shape, or form.
Here's a little thing I know.
And we saw it. So we know at least where we need to go. And there she blows. So it is near a single mutagen hut. So hopefully we'll have the opportunity to pick up at least some mutagens, at least from this hut over here. I won't guarantee that we'll... Yeah, it all depends on how it flows. It will maybe get over to this one. But at least some would be a good thing. What we'll do... I guess there's pluses and minuses to keeping you up high. We will bring you down low. Since you don't see anything over here anyway right now, I'm going to jump you down just so we don't keep ourselves exposed to a sniper. And try this move. And still, we don't see a thing. Okay, Herman, you're going to stay there. And we're going to move some of our others forward. I don't know. I'm trying to realize what could be the best spot for a turret. This does not have a lot of wide open lanes like some of these maps. So I'm kind of leaning towards maybe a turret, say, in this spot so we can get down there. Holy smokes, is this just not ideal now, is it? And if I set a turret there, we'd have a little bit of a gap. Yeah, I guess that's going to be the best. So Butterball, we're going to move you over here for at least the potential of setting down a turret over in this direction. In fact, why don't we just set it down? We can always pick it back up if the enemies turn out being in another direction. Obviously we don't see anything yet. Let's just get it down, so if something does run into our field of view, we have a chance to use it. Shane, Marine Grunt, we'll just have you for starters. We'll just kind of do a random Overwatch this way. How about that? I feel more threatened because of your cover by anybody coming this way.
Nothing's getting
So
past
we'll
me.
try protecting a little bit for that. We're going to bring you up here, Emrys. Keep you near the bulk of the team and also give you what we hope is good cover. You never know what good cover is when you're not. Now the other thing we could do is we do have a reinforcement zone this way. And yeah, it does look like there is a path to get over to that. So that very much is a likely path they could approach us at. I've only got 3 spider drones. This is something I don't have the ability to, I believe, produce quite yet. We will soon, when we get our infiltrator thing researched. So it's not many hours away from having it. But for this mission, we only have 3. So I'm going to set one over here. And I don't know that I'm close enough to make it worthwhile setting it over here, because we do have an, and that's pretty far back. There's lots of different ways they could go, but I think I'll set a spider drone off in this direction just so we have coverage if they come more towards the center. We don't have a lot of protection if they end up taking this sweeping back route over here. So let's set a spider drone off in that direction to kind of hopefully help us from getting surprised. And then we have the sniper team, and once again we have similar problems with them not knowing where to go.
Moving in.
Because we don't see anybody yet, so we're just going to kind of push forward a bit, take some positions, and hopefully we'll be able to properly adjust
Moving in.
when necessary. Okay, I think that's it. Well, they did surprise us that way. Look at that. I wonder if he can shoot now. Looks like we got lucky. Okay, we only know of 2, and they're quite distant. I didn't hear anything like a siren frenzying or anything that should really super alarm us. Now, I will be able to jump away towards a spawnery with you. I'm definitely worried about exposing others on that jump. So we're looking at a Claw Dude, pure Claw Dude here. So he's really not a concern at the moment. So let's see how far we can jump. So in 2 jumps we'll be there to start taking out the spawnery. So I'm going to actually jump you here, give you cover. That should mean we can make it there next turn. And let's it's going to give us view into an area where we don't have a lot of vision. Let's see if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Here goes.
And we don't see anything. Wow. That's unnerving in a way. Let's just call it what it is. It's unnerving. We're going to hide the drone so it's right there in vision of the reinforcement zone here. And then we are going to move the other drone while I'm thinking about it off towards the side of the map over here. So hopefully nobody sneaks that way. Now we did end up being protected, as I said, over this way. And Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, let's just take a look with the Dymos and see what the shot looks like. Now we could just do it with our base weapon and save the chaos weapons for when we really need some extra power, because it looks like 2 shots to this guy, he won't be able to return fire. Let's do it. Okay, so let's say that we might want some extra power. maybe his hit points weren't that great, but does he have more armor than I'm understanding, or did that many of our shots really miss? I didn't get the sense that we missed that many. The head has 30 armor, so I must have were those shots hitting the head? Is that why we didn't do that much damage? So avoid the head. So this is what we'll do. I think we'll give you one more shot and we'll try to avoid the head. I fortunately have a sniper. I fortunately have Emrys nearby. We should have the firepower to take this guy out, especially since we're not aware of anybody else. So let's stick with the Dymos. Well, malfunction rates are non-existent on these guys, so let's have some fun. Okay, that was fun. In my book, that translates to fun. Now, we don't see anybody. Yeah, okay, and there's also nobody in war cry distance. So, Andrei, I'm going to keep you right there. Herman, actually, you would have been close enough to dash out there if we found somebody, but at the moment, I'm leaning about keeping you right there. I'm making this one of the quickest in and out potential missions I've had against a spawnery. Finding it this quick, let's hope. Emrys, where else could we have somebody coming at us that you could help us out with some Overwatch? Well, I'm going to bring you here, and we're just going to Overwatch you back down this way. Since that's the way they came before, let's keep our eyes open that way. We're gonna, I think what we'll do is we'll Overwatch this way with you, and we're not gonna move anybody at this point because we just don't know where anybody is. So what's the point of making a lot of moves? You know, we probably could have even shot a turret, but oh well. Let's figure out, where do I want you? I really don't want to move you too far away from the turret in case we need to pick it back up or something. So you'll kind of cover over this way a little bit more. Butterball. And Gary the Dollar Snail, I guess we'll hold on to your other spider drone until we get a better sense of where we need to send it. We'll do another Overwatch here. I'm just not going to do a lot of movement, just some random Overwatches, just to see if we can get lucky picking something up should something move out there.
Anything that moves dies.
And just kind of play it that way. Now I could bring you there. It doesn't give you really a step out look. We'll just step you here, Belladonna, and do once again. We got a spider. We don't know. We know somebody's probably not back there. We'll go that way.
They're not getting past me.
And we'll keep the spider drone there. We'll keep the spider drone there, and we are ready to see what we see this turn. This guy's alerted this time. He has a friend who can shoot. There's a siren. Okay, so she passed by the virus cone of Overwatch. Uh-oh. So it's not going to be so easy popping in there. That's probably the first time I've ever played a lair where the Pandorans, it's probably coincidence because he doesn't see us, I don't think, where the Pandorans actually go in to help defend the spawnery. What do you know? So maybe what I do in the meantime, rather than jump in there, because then all I can do is war cry and we would get clawed. Yeah, most definitely we would get clawed. So I think what I do at the moment, and we have this guy over here. Is there another guy nearby? Well, you're up high anyway. I think I'm going to keep you there to boom blast over by the spawnery. We'll do some maybe incidental shredding of armor, but we won't do a heck of a lot of damage. But I can maybe try and plop a grenade in there. The guy doesn't have a... It's not mega health, mega hit points. So let's just pause a turn. Let's just see if the arc of the grenades... Yeah, the arc of the grenades could land in there. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a pause to boom blast. And I'm just going to make sure my jump after that... Ooh, can't quite get in there from our... Well, I can get close enough to be able to run in there to shoot, though. I can land here and run in. So we will pause for a boom blast. Take out that guy who decided to try and protect the spawnery. We'll try to plop it right there. Good. We didn't hit any of the spires. That's nice. In fact, we're opening a shot against the pods also while we're in the process of doing this.
Let's get this done.
Now we can maybe land it in front of those pods and weaken them, the hatching pods. We're definitely hurting the Pandoran, and I think we will use the rocket.
All set.
Alright. Well, we no longer have to worry about a certain Arthron. And we actually got the thing bleeding. We took out, like I was hoping, I was hoping for more, but we took out one of the egg pods also. So that's actually not a bad result. He started his bleeding process. Of course, at 80 a turn, that's a lot of turns we'd have to wait, so we'll still try to help that out in the future. Now, where is that siren? She is back here with a minimal amount of virus into her. And she is a mind controller, so something to be aware of. It's looking like our spider drone is handily placed over here. Now let's start shredding some more armor. Okay. Never a bad thing to shred that armor. And Gary, we're going to put out your last spider drone off in this direction to help be a little bit of a deterrent against the siren coming around that way. We also have this guy a little bit distance. So we're getting a lot of grenade launchers, but we've also learned, as long as we don't bunch up too much, that when they do hit, they haven't been super hurtful yet. Now, do you have a line of sight on that guy? You sure as heck do, Belladonna. Let's do a quick aim, because I'm also thinking if we can do mega damage in one shot, which is doable with his hit points, I would love you to overwatch against the backdoor arrival of the siren. So let's work on that right now.
Preparing to fire.
Belladonna, I think we have a... Yeah, this seems to be less chance to miss down here. There's a... Yeah, none of our shots would be 100%. Let's go for the legs down here. Looks like we got the grenade launcher is what it looks like. Yes. So he still has a weapon. Now, do you have an angle over here, Shane Avanson? You have that guy who is also a priority because he is very close to you with that claw. And you can then also see this guy. So well, I guess we're lucky potentially that you can see these guys like this. Let's see what this shot
Finger
looks
on
like.
the trigger.
He has a spitter head, but we're gonna go one shot here to try and take out a claw. Oh, didn't quite do it.
Ready to engage.
So let's think about this. You have Emrys. Now that's not a great distance for your virus weapon, but then we don't have to hit in great amounts to hurt this guy. We have to hit in more amounts than that. There we go. And then let's take a look at his will with 5. Nah, it's still not quite enough to panic the guy. Now I gotta remember, I don't have to shoot you. Probably what I could have looked at doing is trying to panic. Oh no way, we can't. We don't have panic for you because you're only level 2. So we would have had to try to mind control. I gotta remember that. Gotta remember that. I'm thinking you're so low I can't do much else with you but shoot. But that's not true. So I'm thinking.
What's our move?
I have another sniper back here that can cover the back door. So what we're going to do, just to try and play it safe, is I will take the second Belladonna. You'll get a second chance on this Arthron. And then that means you, Shane, are going to take a second shot.
Finger on the trigger.
At this guy. Alright. You took off the claw, and then you killed him after that. So, great follow through.
I'm ready.
Belladonna, quick aim. Now you could, there's a little hole. I don't remember that hole in the legs last time, but we're going to try and send her in here to hurt him. And that's the best kind of hurt. For sure. Let's see, what do you see? You see this guy? Boy, this map just doesn't... We're lucky to have these lines of sight. Now this guy does have a weapon that could hurt us. Fortunately, you have an assault weapon that hopefully can hit him at this range. Let's take a look. We're going to give it a good old try. Unfortunately, we have no chance to take out his gun. We're going to center in right about here. Pretty good damage at that range. Okay, so he may be able to get a shot on us coming up because he does have good enough will. Yeah, he'll be able to take a shot at us, but hopefully once again, if he moves forward to close the range, his shot isn't going to be as accurate as it could be. What we will do is we're going to take you, Steve Penine, and you're going to be the Overwatcher. Since you can't see anybody else, we're going to do the Overwatch back this way against the Siren, making an advance through here on
They're
us.
not getting past me.
Siren pretty much will have to come through this way. That's where we had an opening. And then if it comes around this wide, we'll be okay. I hope. Why don't we just do this? Not that it's going to hurt it all that much, but we'll add some Overwatch back here too. In case she gets that far and that aggressive. Now what I could do, if she comes around this way, it seems like we could have a shot. Just too bad we can't Overwatch.
Let's show them what
to
we
do
can
it.
do.
So I think what else I'll do is we don't have to worry about cover with her. We really don't. So I'm going to bring you over here, Butterball, since we don't have anybody, at least that we know of right now, that would be able to shoot, get a line to shoot on you, and we'll have you do some Overwatch down this way against her coming around that
I'm
corner.
on Overwatch.
And we have a spider drone here, no reinforcements there. And I think that's everybody. Everybody has done their thing. Let's go see what the new turn will bring us. Coming your way, Butterball. Did some damage. Is she going to be able to mind control us? Okay, we are mind controlled, but... Oh! She's sneaky little son of a gun. Okay. We got our work cut out for us to bring Shane Marine Grunt Vanson back into the fold. That's for sure. How far can our spider drone make it? Well, guess what? Spider drone can make it just fine. So we're gonna weaken down some more armor, and if we're lucky, there's not much armor on there, so maybe we'll do some more hurt than normal by bringing the spider drone here. And I think we'll give it a go. Okay, didn't take out a body part. Now we do have option to bring you over. What that does, well, we can get rid of the over. Why don't we have your job be to get rid of the Overwatch? Herman, can you help us with that task? Let's find out. Yeah, I'm thinking you just might be able to help us out. So the Overwatch is gone. That means we have freedom of movement with everybody else. And the question here is, it looks like we can get you over here, Belladonna. You do have enough will for quick aim to hopefully take out the head. That's the biggest thing I'm interested in first. And that's pretty close range for you, even with a New Jericho weapon. So I'm counting on you. No, not that head. This head. There we go. You did your job. Very good. That means we have some follow-uppers. They can help us out. You'll have 2 shots on the siren from here. So we do have someone who'll be moving against us here, but it's pure claw and only mid-range speed. So I think you'll still be okay standing right here for 2 shots with your PDF. And it looks like 2 shots might just be enough because there's no armor anymore on her body. And Butterball, you will now have a siren in your kill column under your stats. How about that? Alright, come on. We aren't going to see this guy, but what we will do is we'll put the Overwatch out in case he comes around the way his friend did, back on this side.
Anything
and then we'll see if we can't cover kind of in this direction. Since he's a claw dude, I think we can come out in the open with you, Emrys, and then we can Overwatch kind of through here in case we can get lucky with this guy moving around that way. He'll have armor. I don't know if you'll be able to pierce through it, but we'll give it a try. And then we have a couple more individuals, I think. I think I'm going to kind of keep you guys over here for now.
Let's show them what we can do.
We'll just do... well, you know, we don't have to because we can always rotate back. So let's think about something else with you guys. I'm thinking Gary the Dollar Snail. We're gonna rotate you over this way to physically cover this side of the map.
I'm going in.
And then Steve, oh actually we can, I wonder, you know, you can't quite see it from there. Oh, you can. Do you even have a shot on the egg pod? Not really. So we will still jump you over there. The thing is, I think our jump now, that guy died. Oh look, without the spires in the way, we can get nice and close to take out some more pods. So let's do that. In fact, we can jump right here, and maybe if we're lucky, we can bash it.
This better work.
And we found an egg. Let me just see where okay, the egg we're not too close to. Well, let's just do a random bash. See if we can get lucky. It's not like I can aim it directly to the egg pod, so it may not do anything, but we'll try. Well, about all we did was damage our equipment, but from now on, we'll be able to shoot. That's the good news. Okay, who do we have next? Spider drone. Yeah, we're gonna keep you there because we're moving folks away. You're our only eyes over here, so stay put. Steve Penine. We just don't have any great alleyways, lines of sight, whatever you want to call it. We'll just kind of do a random overwatch through here to see if we can get lucky. And I think that's it. Uh-oh. Shotgunner got a little close, and that was all the damage he was able to do. Okay, we didn't pierce. But we got guys close enough to be able to deal with this guy. So what we'll do is we'll be able to take your hurtful shot over here against the armored guy. We can probably have somebody convenient take out this. In fact, let's take a look at who's available over here. Emrys. His will is at 8. Guess what? You could mind control the guy. Let's give you a little experience on the mind control. And then let's take our mind controlled individual. Oh, we can only make it about this far to shoot, but my concern is he will block the path if I want to bring Shane Marine Grunt over this way to help finish it off. So let's just bring you here, see what the shot is first. Yeah, it's not amazing because all you can really see is this shield. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to hold off on shooting our mind-controlled Triton. And
What's our plan?
very good chance you'll end up killing him with your shot, the Shane Marine Grunt Benson. But let's come over here. And we also have, oh look at that, we also got Duke Butterball over here to help us out. So this guy just ran into the hornet's nest is what he's done.
Let's do this.
Why don't you, oh you're gonna kill him anyway. Oh well, we only needed one of the hornets. What do you know? So we're okay. Now I'm starting to wonder, do we have it within us? Because this has been a fairly calm, oh there's a terror sentinel over there, so maybe I don't want to get too close and push it for some more mutagens. I'm already planning to pick up these over here, because if we pick up these, we have an exit zone here while everybody else can pull back to our starting exit zone. All right, let's get back thinking about what we need to do first. We're going to try moving, say, yeah, I don't know that this is going to quite give us an angle, but we'll take the one step just in case. We can do the multiple egg pod destruction. Let's give it a go. I heard lots of crunching sounds. Yes, we took them both out. Now he's bleeding 240. It's still, yeah, we're gonna run back this way. Still would like to get one more hit over there. What I'm kind of leaning towards is Herman. Are you feeling adventurous? Because then you could also escape over here with Andrei. And maybe then you could, because it's been a little quiet over on this side. I just don't know that you just don't have a, well, that answers that question. You don't really have a path through there. So we'll keep you there just for defensive purposes at the moment. We'll do some kind of random overwatch again. Duke, I'm kind of sensing we don't need the turret out here anymore. Let's pick it back up since there's nothing going on, nothing else going on. Maybe we can make better use of it coming up. Then we've got Emrys. You're busy mind controlling, so we'll let you continue mind controlling. We will take you, Belladonna, and Overwatch. They've liked coming up this little path here, so let's Overwatch it. We'll do the same with you, Emrys. Overwatching this way too. And Gary the Dollar Snail, my thought was with you is to kind of watch over this back door here with your Overwatch.
Anything that moves, dies.
And Steve Benign, we haven't been seeing a lot with weapons. We're going to bring you here for your Overwatch.
I'm on Overwatch.
And the Triton can stay there and bleed some more. We should be able to maintain his mind control, and let's see what the next turn brings us. Ooh, that was sneaky. That was one quiet siren. And we are... Oh, now that was tricky. She mind controlled Emrys, and we lost mind control of the Triton. Fortunately, it could not apparently move on the turn it lost. But this is all good for us. This is all good for us. We've got close-up shots against the Siren Hellion. We got lots of people around here to deal with the problems. We have no concerns. And, you know, if I had left my turret here, I probably could have shot... Probably could have shot it at the Siren. Oh well, shows how impatient the Zigzag can become. We do have 2 quick aims. Belladonna, you've done it once. No, not that head. We're gonna try for another headshot.
That's it. I'm dead out
And
here.
Emrys has returned to the team. And we're just gonna pop your shots in there at this lady. Well, you know,
Ready.
yeah, we're just gonna, yeah, we're like I said, we're gonna keep popping our shots in there. Let's see, where is she the weakest after this? Because I'm not gonna kill. What would I like to take? I mean, I can't take out anything with one shot, so we'll go for the torso. Just to make sure we hit.
Got in some damage.
That means I'll have another shot on the torso to get her bleeding even more. And then that means Butterball, you're once again, they're going to be available for a shot.
Preparing to fire.
Oh, that doesn't even take out the torso. Wow. A little bit of heft on that torso. Let's just bring you out of sight. And
Ready.
Duke, I think 2 of your shots may work for us. What do you think?
Already there.
We're cutting it close. Yeah, but we took it. She's bleeding. She's gone. All right, let's come over here. You have some body parts that probably do not have a lot of armor, so we're going back to the Deimos.
Targeting. That was a kill.
And that problem is solved. In fact, I thought I was going to give Butterball... Let's see if you have a shot here to finish off the Siren now. No, the Siren is out of sight. So, out of sight. You know what we can do now? Speak of the devil. Is we're going to get your health back.
I'll be right with you.
There we go. And since she's going to bleed out, I am not going to worry about anything else. We're just going to set up some Overwatch once again. Duke will put you behind the cover.
Anything that moves,
And now, let's see if can we get to the other side and shoot all in one turn? Just barely enough.
Moving out.
And we'll do it here. Maybe we can carry through. I doubt it. Oh, we might have, because that sounded like, no, just single crunching sound. Sometimes if the sound of that crinkle crunching sound of the egg pod being torn away or taken out. If it's long enough, it means there's 2 that are being done, and I misheard that one. So we got the thing bleeding 320 now. So I'm almost thinking maybe we'll start running you out. See if we can get some mutagens out of that hut. And we're talking, now we're still talking, I need one. I wanted bleeding a little faster, because once we pick up mutagens, I want you to be able to just jump out. And yeah, I think we got to take one more shot on the spawnery. And that means the rest of us need to hang tight. This is a pretty big guy that's going to be coming towards us. And he has a grenade launcher, so he can stay back at a distance. But his armor and hit points aren't the end of the world. With the weaponry we have, I think we can put some hurt on him if he comes around the corner to try and launch a grenade at us. So that's what we're going to play there. Let's get the spawnery damage going so we can start moving and getting our mutagens and ending this thing. We'll move you as far over as we can so you're close to the mutagen hut here, Andre.
Okay, let's move. Trying to aim.
We'll try to set up a double pod removal. And it worked. There we go. Spawnery's not going to be. It's going to bleed out in 2 turns. So that's our benchmark for getting out of here. So we'll have 1 turn of the Overwatch against this guy with a lot of folks here. Herman, I guess you know, I'm thinking we might just pull you back. Why don't we add to the Overwatch party? I'll even dash you back there to get you into that Overwatch party. We'll keep your Overwatch narrow so you don't actually accidentally hit somebody. Duke, when I hear your first name, I keep wanting to go Duke Nukem or something like that.
I'm prepared.
Now, can you come through this way? Now, I don't want to really stand you there, so we're going to bring you right here for your Overwatch. That guy's just going to go down. If he has any sense of the battlefield, he wants to come around Gary Dollar's way. So Steve Benign, I'm going to pull you back in anticipation of that. I can't... Let's see. Let's go here. Just in case he does try the old backdoor trick on us. And I think we got things pretty well covered.
Take that.
Yeah, he went through Murderer's Row and did not survive. Something just felt good about that. I ain't gonna fool with you. That was
Sort of.
that was very satisfying. I think we'll bring you over here. You can pick up next turn, get out here, and might be a couple turns before we can jump you out. All right, we're going to pick up some more mutagens, which is good, and we'll figure out what else next turn when we can do it. Everybody else, we're not aware anymore of anything coming at us, so we're going to start pulling back. You're close enough there, so we'll keep you on your Overwatch over here. Gary Dollar and everybody else. Yeah, we're you know, before... Oh, you don't have enough will for Frenzy. Okay. We're still going to pull you back. Ah, that's because we did that mind control. That drained you a bit.
Here. On the double. Let's rock.
And Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, you're the last one out there. Let's get everybody near the exit zone, so we're all going to be ready to get out of here. No Overwatches and that kind of thing. I could probably even pull back the spider drone now, just in case. That sounded like a spawnery death to me in the background. All right, let's go take a look at you, Andrei, because that's going to determine... yeah, because I don't... You're going to pick stuff up and you won't be able to jump from inside there, so we're still 2 turns away. So let's pick up our goods. We'll always take another pistol. I do not mind about expensive ammunition. And then we have 1 more to go. Handgun mag, virus rifle. None of these are mega expensive, but we'll pick up the virus rifle. And then you're going to run over here. Maybe gain sight of the terror sentinel, but you won't be too close. And we'll get out of here next turn. Everybody else, we're going to keep you right there because you're all in range, so let's end our turn. And as I hope, nothing was close enough. So let's just make sure. I think you had the ability to jump out next turn, Andrei. Yes, you do. So we're going to exit as fast as we can. All right, 2 levels up. Duke Butterball Becker up to level 4. Very good. And Hermann Heisenberg von Herza. Didn't realize you were that close either, so good job on your promotion also. All right, we picked up good goods there. We're back up. Even after spending a couple hundred, we picked up a couple hundred back again. So the head adjustment on Emrys paid for itself with this mission. And we're gaining more attitude. Look at that. We've gained access to a speed of development, poison weapons, advanced nanotechnology. Is this the one? No, I think that one is the one that lowers how quickly poison and all that kind of stuff hits us. And mist repeller development. Now, I've never built in any of my missions mist repellers. I find it a resource sink. Do you all have something that can change my mind? Do you all have opinions that can change my mind on why I should spend on a mist repeller? Try and convince me.
Consider the individual human being. So much processing capacity, so much knowledge, all wrapped up in flesh and bone. Unique, inviolate, impossible to duplicate. We are remarkable, are we not? That is the source of our power, and of my current headache. I need access to a specific individual. Only this individual has the knowledge and abilities I need. His name is Ravi Chowdhury, a former computer technician at Pokhran 3. My records tell me that he used to work with members of your organization a long time ago. Perhaps you could retrieve him for me.
So we'll go ahead and accept the mission.
Excellent. I'm transmitting his coordinates as we speak.
All right, launch codes is now on the map.
Yes. Good. Yes. You have succeeded so far. Yes. Yes. You have shown courage, strength, yes, obedience, submission, faith above self. Yes. Demonstrate the divine principles. Strike down our enemies. Prepare for the day of judgment. Yes.
Okay, I've got to admit, the Synod of Yearning creeps me out. But let's continue.
Synedrian, apostles of a false creed. Humans at the top of creation. Lies. We are not evolved, not yet. Find their homes. Break their heathen beliefs. Show them the wrath of the dead god. Blood, fire, in the streets. Yes.
Well, we're going to go with the as you command just to get the mission to show up. Whether we end up doing that because I don't want to take another hit to Synedrian, By doing this mission, I think it does hurt reputation there, but we're going to keep all doors open right now.
Yes. Our command, your action. The minds that move. The hand that strikes.
It would appear that diplomatic relations between Synedrian and the Phoenix Project are improving. This seemed like a positive development to me, but I'm curious. Are you motivated by any kind of investment in our political and philosophical views, or are you just doing your job?
Well, I know we're going to this is one of those in-between things where we potentially upset others. We may get some stuff with it, so we're just, you know, the diplomacy with the other two is good right now anyway, so we're going to say we agree with Synedrian.
So you are a potential ally, not merely fighting the Pandorans, but attempting to realize a specific vision of the future. I will admit that I had hoped for this. As a token of our appreciation, let me share some valuable data with you.
All right, so our research got a little bit of a boost from this one. All right, let's replenish after that mission. And here we go. I think what we're going to do with these 3 ships, so once again, we're going to keep this team together for one more mission before we split the ships up. The next big mission I'm thinking I want to tackle and take on is an unexpected emergency. And I feel like I want a prime team. It's a challenging mission even on Hero, so I'm expecting it to be a challenge even more so, potentially, on Legend. I've never tried it on Legend, so we're going to bring all 3 over here just so I can choose potentially the best of the best. So let's, you know, some of our finish your sentence, Zigzag. Some of our soldiers have depleted stamina here, so I guess we'll just come here. In fact, the Stelios can stop as we all come back here. I don't even have to get stamina up to 100%, but just enough so we don't take any penalties here on this mission. And the Stelios will also come back, but stop at Kaos. Once again, keeping fingers crossed, as always, for a Kaos Buggy. And then the Stray, I think you're probably... You know, I'm calling that good enough to get you moving up here to the Rebuke. And then the Contaminant will stop here. I think I have the Contaminants taking a quick stop here on the way, but then we're going to get them heading down to Antarctica. So that's kind of the plan with all the ships right now. Research is unlocked. Let's put those all into queue. And I don't think I need to upgrade those. Now pretty soon our research will pick up, which is really gonna be nice. We'll have our laser weapons hopefully in 8 hours, and hopefully for our next mission we'll have access to those new sniper weapons. Let's hope. Research is still saying I missed something. I don't think so. I don't know why it's still highlighted here that I have more research to look at, so we'll just move on. I'll try looking at that in between episode.
Research complete.
There we go. Very good one to pick up. I'm happy about that. Oh yeah, and we got the boost, so we didn't have to wait the full 8 hours.
Research complete.
Look at that. We have access to all this stuff now. And new research has unlocked for that also. Let's go see what we need. Well, it's telling me I have new research, but I'm not seeing... Oh, advanced laser. I went right by it. And it's still telling me there's more research available. But if you see it, let me know what it is. I don't know why the icon is still there. Manufacturing, we got all sorts of new things that we can build. And the biggest thing is ammo for the sniper rifles. That's a huge one. All right. Let's get everybody flying a little more.
The Synedrian Haven is under attack.
Oh, just as we flew away, we got to turn around with a team to come back here. I think I can pick one. Either Banda's Bane. I'm going to send Banda's Bane back here Now, wouldn't you know, as soon as we take out the 2 Pandoran colonies that we're aware of, wouldn't you know it, there's another one hidden in here somewhere. Hopefully it's within radar detection range of our bases over here, and we'll find it after doing this mission. I'm just going to fly back Banda's Bane, I think, on this one to attempt helping out Synedrian here. We'll keep everybody else flying towards the unexpected emergency. And it looks like we'll be doing the Haven Defense next time. I was thinking we might have the Stray make it up to their mission first, but that is not the case. So we're going to see if we can help them out. Attacking strength 10 versus defending 6. So we're going to, it's medium threat level, so I don't think whatever base is attacking this thing, it's with medium threat level. I'm guessing maybe it's a lair. Another lair is hiding out there. If we're lucky, we'll find out after this mission, but that'll be next time. Hope you enjoyed today's. We're making good progress finally with that behemoth gone. This is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you, as always, next time.